Hi friends, in a video earlier I had read a book called Wind. If you haven't had a chance to watch that, I would encourage you to do that. So today we are going to do an experiment, which I have all the words printed here on this board. It's called the Wind Experiment Blowing. So let's look through all of these and then I'll show you what I brought with me today. So number 1 says, choose various objects to find a flat surface. I'm going to use our table today. You might want to use the floor or the counter, as long as it's flat. 3, predict which object will go farther. 4 says be consistent with deep breaths and your starting line. Okay, and this last part here is super important. Observations you make are the most basic and important science skills. I hope you always remember that. We've had fun doing a lot of different experiments. We've talked about noting, making observations, predictions. So I am going to move this board off to the side because for me, I'm going to use the table here. So I'm just going to switch places with my camera person. These are the objects that I found. So here I just have a Kleenex, there's a feather, piece of paper, cotton ball, that's a small pine cone, and a rock. Okay, those are the objects I chose. Here's the flat surface. And then on my table, where the leaves of the table come together, that's going to be my fair starting line. All the way across. That's important as you play this wind experiment, blowing. So the blowing, let's talk about that too. It's really important when you do this, not using a fan, but when you blow, that you're fair and consistent with taking deep breaths. So if you just practice and put your hand up and you go like, you can feel that. That was a shallow breath. So with each one, I'm going to practice deep breath. Let's try that. That's what I want to practice with each of the objects I picked today. So I am going to predict with all of my objects which one goes the farthest. I think it's because this is really lightweight, this cotton ball, and it's really small. I think that one's going to go the farthest. It's kind of a tight race. Maybe the Kleenex. Those two the farthest. Okay, so let me scoot these over because I know when I get windy, when I blow, everything close by goes. So I just want to use the Kleenex first. Ready? Deep breath. Causing wind as you blow. Oh boy. Did you notice how that went right over the edge? So you might want to do this on the floor so you can see which of these objects goes farther. All right, here's my feather. Here's my starting line. Oh, almost over the edge. Okay, here's the paper. Same size as that Kleenex. I wonder if this one will go over the edge. So far the Kleenex has it. All right, let's put the cotton ball here. That's not a swab, that's a cotton ball. Deep breath. Did you notice that kind of went over the edge? Didn't go off like the Kleenex. Interesting. You know, and when you do your predictions, you can maybe have someone help you write it down so at the very end you can see if you were right with your prediction. All right, here's that little pine cone. that what you thought would happen? Okay, this is really heavy. I don't think I have enough wind to move that one. That's my prediction. That one's not going to move. But here we go. There you have it. You can choose whatever objects you have inside your house or out. Have fun. Keep making those observations and predictions. Your science skills are really getting sharp.